edition of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Phil in Puerto Rico. Hey, Phil, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, doing great. Just wanted to thank you guys and the whole crew. Best content on the internet. Really appreciate everything you guys are doing.
We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Phil, how did you find us?
I just typed in live trading in YouTube one morning.
Cool.
I was looking for any type of live trading room. You guys came up.
Awesome.
I know quality when I see it, or at least I like to think so. And you guys are just a dream. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Welcome to the Tiger family. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us.
My pleasure.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Make it a great night, folks. January 4th. Wow, baby. Excuse me, folks. Create the perfect relationship between you and your body. Treat your body with all love, honor, gratitude, and respect. When you make it a goal to adore your body and accept yourself completely, you learn to have the perfect relationship with anyone else you are with. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 257, NASDAQ down 232, S&P's flat, gold contract up $14.60, trading at $18.14 an ounce. We have silver up 27 cents, $23.08 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 90 cents, $76.98 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year down 5 ticks, trading 129.09. The 30-year off a full point, plus 4 ticks at 156.25. And King Dollar. King Dollar is up 48 ticks, trading 96.262. Euros at 112. The yen's at 116.11, and the British pound's at 135 to $1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? Well, when we take a look at this S&P, it's going to be wild watching this thing shake out. Why? Because we have taken the B point out. You took it out with volume. It's an ABC structure on the way up. When we're talking about an ABC on the way up, you took out the 478.81. You need 47 million shares. We're at 44 right now. It'll end up with 60 probably. Bottom line, that has a price projection like 501. And if you remember, when we broke the consolidation, that price projection is 500. So your probability is a lot higher that we're going to go topside. Now, we know that we have divergence out here in a big way. If we go over to the Qs also still have a potential ABC structure on the way up. It's getting a little dicey because of the way the volume is coming back. Meaning, see that one there. 65 million. I'd have to do like over 65 million, in order to do something. So, yes, you came down hard and fast out here today. The Qs came down to 393 or 395.76. That being said, though, if you happen to be watching Tiger TV, folks, this is something you want to keep your eye on. And I've seen this so many times, and this is... The market is always about energy. It's energy on the way up. It's energy on the way down. Let me just show you something here. So the first time the Qs came off the high was on the 22nd of November. We came down with 61 million shares. Then we came down with 76 million. Bounces back up. Then we came back down with 82 million. Well, today you came back down and we're only going to have like 60 million. That is saying that we're not done on the way up. Because you take we'll get 46 right now, but let's just say it's 55, whatever. We'll know we get closer to the end. What happens is this. That is not enough volume, particularly when you see 2 separate other days when you're going down with monster volume. 78 million, 82 million. And then a wicked contraction. That tells me we go back topside once again. And you can still have an ABC structure on the way up in the Qs. The Qs, 404.58 and 377. So you got, what is that? $28. If it was the low today, you got $420. So we'll see where this baby shakes out. Gold contract out here. The gold got whacked yesterday, but didn't take out a lower swing point. Today goes right back topside again. You're trading up $14.50. Bottom line, the swing point that it didn't get into was the $17.89. You hit $17.98 today. You rejected it. You're over the consolidation. That's still saying gold wants to go to, my take, $19.25. And we'll go over to the dollar, because the dollar is how gold started going higher today when the dollar gave it up. The dollar had a nice day yesterday, had wide price spread yesterday. Today, got to a higher high and gave it up pretty quickly. We got it to a price point of 96,462. Right now, you're at 96,256, which is under the highs of yesterday. So dollar hasn't done much. Bottom line, it looks to me like you're still building cause for lower price. I mean, it's a real toss-up here. What is unusual, if you're in the metals market, is this gold contract could have got absolutely smoked out here today. We had the yen, folks, go up 79 ticks. So what ends up happening is this: when the yen gets stronger, meaning goes on the way down, lower price, gold loves it, okay, beyond belief. When we go higher, the bottom line is that they can take gold to the, the woodshed in about 2 seconds. Didn't do anything today. Pretty amazing. I mean, it really is amazing. It's, we'll see where the rest of it shakes out. Now, notes and bonds. Let's go to the note and bond market. Bottom line, we have some movement. Both the notes as well as bonds, they're going into the lowest swing point. Yesterday, you had some volume inside of the move. We have, however, big volume when we came off the last lows. So if we take a look at this, right now you're at 1.4 million contracts. Yesterday you did 1.4 million, and you're coming into 2.4 million and 1.85 million. So the low of the break topside was 128.30. We missed that by 5 ticks today. I suspect it's going to go after it. We take a look at the 30-year USH. 30-year right now, that's down a full point, plus 3 ticks. This is also going into the lower swing area. And the 30-year, $600,000 versus $384. But you're under the price. I mean, the 30-year can get down to this 155.26. But what you are seeing is that you still need more juice, more volume, in order to basically sustain lower price. We go take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here today. Inside of this marketplace, you get Ford's a major breakout. In fact, if you hear those numbers on Ford, I can see why it's going topside. So their new, let me see if I can pull this up quick, because this was something else, man. So Ford's up 10%. But the kicker here has to do with the F-150, the new electric car, truck. But what's going on is that, I had a Ford 150. I love Ford 150s. What's going on is that the folks that are buying these new electric ones, right, I believe 70% of them have never owned a Ford truck. That is intense,
Are
folks.
you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up at 267. Look at the NASDAQ down 210. S&Ps are up 2. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Tuesday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, Basil has an outstanding show here every trading day, 10 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter, The Opening Call. Now, it's very easy to get The Opening Call, folks. You come over to our website at TFNN. Go right into featured content. You'll see it right in the front page. You just hit the opening call. You hit subscribe. You can get the opening call for 1 month for $149. You can get it for 6 months for $695, which is a savings of $199 or 22%. And you can get it for 1 year for $1195, which is a savings of $593 or 33%. Now, they all come, folks, with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So check it out. If you enjoy it, no problem. You're going to continue to be in charge. If for some reason it doesn't work for you, you're going to get your money back. As you get over to Basil's page, you're going to see that Basil has a tremendous amount of archived workshops that he's done. I think approximately we have 12 of them over there. It's a great service, great education. Basil Chapman, Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year to you. You'll have to just forgive the shades. I'm just covering up an eye that got a little damage, but otherwise I'm fine.
That's good.
And here
just
we are.
Protect that eye. That's right.
Yeah. We're starting the new year with an all-time high in the Dow. And
I
that's
know.
exciting.
We got some divergence, huh? Holy cow.
That's what we've been talking about for some time now. And one of the things that I think is really important for investors and, just the general listeners of TFNN, who I think a lot of people kind of have money that they put into the market and they're really not too sure about what's happening. But I think what we've been discussing for some time is the selectivity is something you've got to be aware of. And one of the aspects that I've been talking about is that those fantastic NASDAQ 100 stocks that were just unbelievable going into towards the end of last year. Well, wait a minute, this is now 2022. To the end of 2021, went all the way into September highs, etc. They're having very strong pullbacks. Some of them, 20, 30, 40% declines. So what's really important, and I think I've done this for subscribers, is I've tried to focus on what has worked, what in this whole rotation of sector diversification, what is happening here? And I think I've really loved the Dow for a long time. I call it the Dow 30. It has nothing to do with the Dow Industrials going back to the 1800s. This is now the Dow 30. And I love the mix. It's got a perfect mix for this general market. And you can see that today. Here it is at an all-time high, 36,856. I'm not sure how it's if it's going to break 37,000 right now, but it's just got an eye blink away. It went to 36,934 this morning. Most importantly, I love to draw trend lines. I like to draw this V-shaped pattern. I like to draw what I call inside track repellent line. There was one here on the Dow. You can see in the daily chart, this green and red line, and how it broke out above it and went more than 1-to-1 to the upside. And then I thought, just before we came on, I said, you know what? I'm going to draw this trend line right here from the gap. This is the gap down in November to all the highs that were made. And you can see this trend line touched 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it didn't touch 5, 6, 7, 8. So for 4 bars, it didn't. Then 9. And then a huge V-shaped pattern. Then all of a sudden, look how it came back to importance right here. In fact, just for the show, I'll make this thicker so that we're really looking at that.
Yeah, and after the run that, the NASDAQ have, I could see large money managers at the beginning of the year saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to take some bread off of here. I'm putting some in the Dow. I mean, it's just, we're in the probability business, folks, and, I can see that because the Dow, not that it's been lagging, but you know what I'm saying, it's just, it hasn't been the NASDAQ or the NDX 100, that's
correct.
For sure,
So as the rotation goes, they're trying to find money on what they think is still strong, but one of the maybe lagging indexes, and to a certain extent, that's what we're looking at here. But look, there are all these resistance lines in the weekly. Yes, the Chapman Wave inside track repellent zone, just like the line I showed you over here, which we snuck above and pulled back. And here we go in the monthly chart. Look at this massive move to the upside, and it keeps getting repelled by this trend line. So it makes it real simple. If the Dow at any point happens to get into the 37,400, 500 area in January, that is really strong action. And one of the things I did for subscribers, we've been long since March of last year at the low via options. And then a week later, we got into the diamonds, which we still have. But we've been trading short and long over the period of the year. And now what I've done is for the past, ever since, let me just see the exact date, that was on the 21st of December, right here, we went long again, the Dow, the diamonds, and we say, what was the objective? In the Chapman Wave, we're always looking for 4 higher peaks at least. And here we are. Today, we got that 4th highest peak. I haven't done anything yet, but isn't this exciting? Here we are on leg D, bumping up against the trend line, which makes it very simple, because if you go, the higher you go away from a trend line, the less important it becomes as a magnet. So that's important to me. And I just, we're talking about these trend lines. Look at this. In the QQQ, it's the same technique. Yes, this is what I call the Chapman Wave inside track repellent zone. What did the NDX 100, the Qs do? 408.71 was the all-time high on the 22nd of November. Drops down to 378.90, makes a big U-shaped pattern or an arch formation, takes out the left side low, and then has a really good rally. This rally technically should have been right at the 411, 412 all-time high level, and it stalled where? Right. It's amazing how this works. Right at that repellent zone. So it got declining today. So what I've done for subscribers to my opening call, we've had some stocks that were making all-time highs a couple of days ago. I said, let's be real careful now. We're raising some cash. And today we actually started a long position in one of the indexes, not the actual index itself that is normally looked at, but in the value index, the same thing, but the value. And this particular index today is up almost 1%, and its colleague, the regular one, is not acting as well at all. So I think what we're looking at here is that fund managers are starting to look at value. Probably they're going to be looking more at dividend stocks. So I think we've got a rotation for 2020 that came out. It didn't happen by accident. It happened over a period of, I'd say, 2 months it's been happening. And I think we're starting to see it now, that there's a chance that there's a lot more selectivity. And I don't see a major sell-off right here because of this rotation. And one of the things that kept me on the long side is that the IAI, the iShares Broker Dealer Index, was holding very nicely, and it too had resistance. And today it's having a very strong move. And I thought, well, one of the stocks that we had just briefly, unfortunately, we just got stopped out of it. Now it's doing exactly what we wanted, was Charles Schwab. Look at this move, up 4.76, up almost 5.5% today at 90.52. And I've got it as a leg F, but somehow or other, the way it's breaking out, I had to be impressed with the way these stocks have been acting to say, public is in the market, and this, for me, represents very much the public participation. So if you can look at the IAI, this is a good sign. It's at 114, this broker-dealer index. If it can get towards the 116 level, the all-time high, that'll be amazing action. So we're being very selective, yeah.
And listen, folks, it's very easy to get Basil's newsletter. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right under featured content, right in the front page. Just hit that button for opening call. Basil, have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading trading up to 283. You get the Nasdaq down 194. S&P's up 4. Let's go take a look at Anglo Ashanti. So the low and Anglo, this is the gold stock, folks. Okay. The low is for the year is $14.57. The high is $26.77. And a note is from one of the targets that's not acting well. No, it's acting fine. This is how it trades, Mike. I know. Trust me. I own a lot of this. This is how it trades. That's the bottom line. Yesterday, it came down hard. It came down almost $1 yesterday. It's down 36 cents now. Wouldn't like we'll go against, probably go against the swing point. We'll see where that shakes out. But this certainly came off the lows of $14. Ran topside. I'm surprised that we haven't seen yet bigger players come in it. Someone's coming in it. I just can't figure out who it is, because when this thing moves topside, it moves topside in a huge way. And you can actually see, look at this. This is interesting. Hold it. This is an ABC up. 17 million, 17.9. Okay, sure. Check this out. This is pretty cool. Yeah, this is an ABC up. This is a confirmed ABC up on a weekly. So this is what you have. You have, and do it this way, on a weekly, 2180. Hey, it's $6. It's a confirmed ABC up to 2473. And let's see, with that swing point, that swing point is 26. So you're probably going to go to 26. That's how that baby's set up. The HUI, that's what we want to look at, because we knew the HUI was a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. It comes down hard yesterday. That being said, it brings it right back topside today. And you still get a confirmed ABC structure up. Yesterday we come down with 13 million. I won't get the volume on this till later today. Let's just take a look at Newmont, because Newmont always has some action in it, whether the equity is going up or down. But because of the way the structure is inside of the HUI, you can get a glance as to what kind of volume you're going to have. So yesterday, Newmont, we did 6.4 million. You get Newmont 4.7 today. That's what you need. You start getting a contraction of volume. $60.57 was the spike high, and we're at that level right now. So this also wants higher price, and there's no doubt that it's going to be all about the good old U.S. dollar. And what has happened is that the U.S. dollar just keeps consolidating. It looks like it's going to break down, comes right back. Looks like it's going to go higher, breaks down. Looks like it's going to break down, goes higher. I mean, the range, let's just go look at the range for a second. So the range in this has been basically 95.67 to 96. So you get a range of approximately 1,200 points, 1,200 ticks. Let's go to Dave in Chicago. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
A little cold. We're cold over here now.
You know what? I was watching that game last night. That was, you were definitely cold there, man.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Now, we're babies down here. It was 50 degrees this morning, and we thought that was cold.
Oh, man, that's a heat wave. Yeah.
I know, seriously, man.
I was curious. I heard you talking yesterday to Steve Rhodes, and I think he was talking about the markets. I'm going to paraphrase and potentially misstate it, but about how the market kind of might peak at a certain time early in the year and might go into a sell-off, and then might be buying opportunities in February.
That's correct.
And then I heard you earlier today talking about, when you run down through the Dow and the S&P and talking about there's an ABC up on the Dow. Do you see it, that kind of happening, in your opinion, before or after, or is that just kind of a general call with regard to the Dow? And
it's a tough one, man. Okay, so here's the conversation, folks. Okay, so when I had Steve on yesterday, he had the seasonal cycles up. So the way the seasonal cycle works, okay, is that the beginning of January, to about the 20th, goes higher. Then you pull back. Nothing heavy, but just normally pull back. Then you basically start running again after the pullback. And this morning in my newsletter, that's when I was doing the SPY. I figured the SPY was going to be a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. I was also figuring, though, that the NDX 100 might be an ABC structure up, too. Now, the NDX certainly didn't go after its swing high today. The SPY did. I wasn't expecting the Dow Industrials to take out the high and be an ABC up either. So it's really a tough one, man, meaning understanding that, okay, whether you have a 401k, whether you want to wait, 3 or 4 weeks before you put any money into it, because that's what's going on in my head, too. Trust me, it's like, okay, man, we all want to get stocks at lower prices, but it looks to me that the SPY is going to fly. 500 is on the SPY. NDX 100 is still, a toss-up. But that being said, the Dow wants higher price. You get 2 out of 3 of them wanting higher price. I think it will probably drag up the NDX 100. And normally it's the NDX 100 that drags everything else up. I mean, that's how it normally works.
Okay. Can I ask you one other question?
Oh, yeah. I don't even know. I'm not sure whether I even answered your question. Did I? Yeah.
Well, you kind of relayed what was discussed, but I guess I was just curious in terms of with the ABC up or, the move up in the Dow, if you think if that's something that could happen before, and then that would be the peak potentially.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Right. No, I'm glad you said that so we can get, that's, when I saw that, I says, okay, maybe it's the ABC up, then we'll get a pullback. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you look at some of these prices and they're insane. I mean, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't, when I say insane, folks, I'm talking about a fundamental aspect of paying, $40 for $1 of earning. That is not a market that, can sustain itself. And, the 6 largest stocks are making up like 30% of the S&P's climb. So that's the same deal. But guess what? It is what it is. We're in inflation. So what can also happen in a monster way is that these prices just get inflated because everything's going to cost us more money, dollar-wise,
Mm-hmm. I was going to ask you about Wells Fargo, since the financials are rocky and they just got upgraded. At this point in time, do you think they've run pretty hard, or do you think there's more room to run on Wells Fargo?
Yeah, I think there's more room to run. Well, I mean, the rates are going to go up. We're already in like funny money city, right? I think the money supply, went up something like 25%, folks, in 2 years. Now, we haven't looked at money supply in years. I know that. M1, M2, if this was 20 years ago, we'd always be looking at it. But yeah, I mean, they're going to have to raise rates. And I don't think it's going to do much, And if they raise the rates, what will happen is the banks, right off the bat, make a lot of money. Because the banks don't even have to do a trade. The banks make the money on the spread, and all the money's already in the bank. It's pretty cool. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, all of a sudden, tonight, the rate's at another 0.25%. Well, guess what? The banks don't have to go out and sell a product. It's already there, So.
All right.
Cooking, brother.
Well, thanks, Tom.
Have a safe one, man. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 256, Nasdaq down 199, S&P is up 3. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading up 266. You get the Nasdaq down 196. S&Ps are up 4.5. And this just out from Goldman. So these are always intrigue me in general. So the headline is Goldman says Bitcoin $100,000 a possibility by taking on gold. Bitcoin will continue to take market share from gold as part of the broader adoption of digital assets, making the often touted price prediction of $100,000 by advocates a possibility, according to Goldman Sachs Group. It's interesting. I'm wondering if someone's going to put a note on. There's someone that put their name on it. Okay. Goldman estimates that Bitcoin float-adjusted market capitalization is just under $700 billion. That accounts for a 20% share of the store value market, which it said is comprised of Bitcoin and gold. The value of gold that's available for investment is estimated at $2.6 trillion. If Bitcoin share of the store of market value were hypothetically to rise to 50% over the next 5 years, a price would increase to over $100,000 for a compounded annual return of 17 to 18%. Zach Pandel, co-head of Global FX and EM Strategy, wrote in a note on Tuesday. Hey, I don't see it, but the bottom line is that we got to pay attention to it. That's what it comes down to. It's still a lot easier taking gold and cashing it in than taking Bitcoin and cashing it, I can tell you that, particularly Eagles. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at Amazon, see where Amazon's going. Still in a consolidation. You're down $55. That's still consolidating. Federal Express. So FedEx just come across with something on the tape. Let's see what they're saying. That's up $6 today, $6.41, and they are suspending. So FedEx is temporarily suspending its service for U.S. on-call package pickups at its express unit, citing challenges related to winter storms, staffing shortages because of the Omicron variant. The courier said the affected volume is a small portion of its total, and its services will resume on January 5th. The regular package pickups at drop boxes, FedEx stores, and other locations continue to operate. Yeah, this variant here, man, is running like wild. There's no doubt about it. So, okay, let's go to Microsoft, because Microsoft has been getting highly volatile, no doubt. One day it's down 6 points, next day it's up 6 points. Today it's down 5 points. It was down 6 yesterday. You get volume behind the move. Microsoft's going after the swing low. The swing low that we're talking about here is 318. That's the consolidation low. And well, we'll see how it shakes out. This is still some big volume. The lower end of this has 47 million, though. Right now, you're at 25 million. Netflix, NFLX. Let's go take a look at Netflix. What we have with Netflix out here. Netflix rejected lower price at $5.81 today. So this is a little dangerous. So look what Netflix just did here. Netflix came into its swing low of 581.74. We went to 581.60. You have 3.4 million versus 4.5 million, 4.4. So it saved itself for today. There's no doubt about it. It did save itself. And we'll see whether it basically can get topside once again. But right now, bottom line is it did save itself against that lowest swing point. Because if you broke that lowest swing point, then on game would be like 548, which is a downdraft. There's no doubt about that. We got to take a look at, I got to look at Peloton, PEL. So Peloton, still going down. Wow. In 6 months, the stock's gone from 129 to 34. We pull this back to when it started trading. Yeah, it's going back to, if you want to see something wild, man, this is sick. And now, if you have The Art of Timing the Trade, my book, this is a classic, and you'll see it in the book. Not on Peloton, because Peloton wasn't around when I wrote those books. But what you'll see is that when I go through price and volume, and you can see that this went up so high with no volume. It went from $100 all the way up to $171 with no volume. And then what you'll see is this, inside of the book, what you'll see is that when you have a high with no volume, and then you start heading down, man, you better watch out, man, because you better watch out for that breakout area. And this is right where it broke topside. And that's right where it's going, $32. That's when it started going topside. So pretty wild. We get this tire manufacturer. We had a bunch of Tigers and Tigers is doing pretty good on this equity. So this is Titan International. The low is $4.68. The high is $11.89. That's at $11.85 right now. This is no doubt on a tear. There's no doubt. Now, this is what gets cool about this. Now, it just missed being an ABC structure up. Oh, 1 second. No, it's not going to be. It's not going to have enough volume. But in 2 weeks, it's gone from $7 to $11.83. Now, this is what ends up happening. This is what's cool, folks, okay? If you're a pure fundamentalist and you're an analyst and you can get information off of the company, because this is what it is. Okay, so 1182. Let me see something. 2.4 million. 3 million. This is going to break the highs of volume. And so this is what it is. This company here, because of the way that a lot of their products, meaning the earth-moving equipment, the tires, okay, they have to be audited so far in advance that the next time that they come out with their numbers, I suspect what you're going to see, and the next time they come out with their numbers is going to be on March 4th, is that what we're going to see is there's going to be a monster backlog. So when you're an analyst for a company like this, the bottom line is that, this isn't insider trading. The bottom line is that you're doing work on the company, you're calling the company, but more so what you're doing is this. You are calling, and I could do this on Bloomberg. I got to figure, I forgot how to do this. Okay, I'll have this done by tomorrow. Because what happens is this. There's a 2 or 3 line code that I can put in, which I used to do quite a bit. And it gives you the whole supply chain. And so what you actually do is that you call the supply chain up and ask the supply chain, how long are you waiting for tires? Like in this particular case, Titan, you might be calling Newmont Gold, you might be calling Barrick Gold, you might be calling one of the largest, earth-moving companies in the United States, asking them, Caterpillar, great Deere, great, that's right, Jeff, no doubt, man. You'd be asking them, you put the order in, how long did they say it is? Because that's going to tell you quite a bit. Because we've talked about this before. AMAT, Applied Materials, that's how analysts to this day analyze Applied Materials. Because what ends up happening is that Applied Materials, those factories are done good 2 to 3 to 4 years prior, and they have those numbers, and they know what the backlog is. That's the real key. And in Titan's place, the bottom line, knowing how long it's going to take you to get those tires, to get their earth-moving equipment is also telling you how much business they have. Dow Industrials right now up 304, Nasdaq's down 171, S&Ps are up 11. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, buildable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Hey, welcome back, folks. And yes, if we go to Deere and Caterpillar, they are like up big time today. So Deere is up $21, trading at $371. And I guess the announcement here was that they are going to be getting into autonomous vehicles. Now, that is so easy for, basically Deere or Caterpillar. The reason being, folks, is that if you Google just large mines, and you'll see the size of these machines, and it's very monotonous work. It's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I can see an autonomous machine works in a second there, big time. And they will save a fortune, because what does happen is that large equipment operators like that, number one, most times have to be brought in to do the job, because most of these big mines are in the middle of nowhere, and bottom line is you're not going to want to be living there, that's for sure. So I can see the aspect that you have autonomous vehicles working. That goes along with those tires, of course. There's going to be big action there. And, of course, what ends up happening, that's a 24-hour deal. So once you're digging the ore out, you get a 24-hour deal, 7 days a week. You can see how that can really take off topside in a monster way. We go over and take a look at the Dow Industrials. Let's just see what this volume is. Yeah, it's going to take it out. I'll actually hold it. The 30th, yeah. We needed more than 673 million, and what you have is 649. We're going to do like 750. So bottom line, the Dow Industrials are an ABC structure on the way up. If we just go to the diamonds, the ETF structure, take a look at the diamonds. What you're going to see out here is that the diamonds have done 5.1 million shares, and you only need 2.8. So the bottom line, diamonds 366. I'm ballparking this quick. It'll be easy. 20 bucks. That's saying we're going to 382, and we're at 368. So up and away. Here we go. After the NDX 100 gave a little back, but guess what? That's all it gave back. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Have a great week. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning. Kicks us off 9 a.m. Great show. Go get him, folks.